I was sitting here after a long day, pondering the topic, something I can really talk about that people can apply, not only to their day-to-day lives, but they can apply it now. It's relatively simple, something that don't have to take a great deal of time because time is such a strain nowadays. I think a lot of people would agree that time flies, And you turn around, rent due, that mortgage is due. And if you think about that in terms of time, a month has passed you by from one rent payment to the next rent payment, from one mortgage payment to the next mortgage payment. But it seems like it comes within the blink of an eye. Every time you turn around, it's due. Well, it only takes 12 of those to equate to a year, so it's like, wow, time is really moving. And if you find yourself stuck in a cycle or a wave that you can't get yourself out of, oh man, you'll look up and 5 years have passed, 10 years have passed, 15 years have passed, and you still have that inner feeling that you're not quite where you want to be. You didn't quite do what you set out to do. Nobody really told you that it could be this way. So I went back to the root of my foundation and I said that to tell a person to save is just not enough, right? People have heard for a long time that they need to save, they need to put away. I always have something for a rainy day, right? Well, that's easier said than done, especially in today's society. So what can I do? What can I share with a person that can help in this aspect, that they can apply now, right? In any given situation across the board, gotta be universal. People are creatures of habits. And what I mean by that is right now people are programmed to look at their money diminish, to always have a lack. When you start looking at your cell phones and you pull up your online banking app on your phone, or you're sitting at your computer and you type in that bank account and you look at it, most people are stuck in that cycle of watching a large amount of money, being deposited into their account. Most of the time it's probably on a payday. And when that amount of money hits, then they're used to or accustomed to, and now they're programmed to watching that money just now diminish, and deduction after deduction hit it, right? Until there's a little bit left, in most cases none, and then another large amount of money hits, and then the cycle starts over again. So you get used to watching your money diminish, and it's a cycle. And then you find yourself wondering, why sometimes I get a lump sum of money or some money comes my way unexpectedly, I still can't manage to hold on to it. And it's because of that cycle, that programming. I said, well, what can I do to begin to deprogram people? And I said, it's simple, change that mindset, right? So I'm gonna share with you a finance idea that I had. What I would recommend is to go online and find an online bank. There are many of them out there, so you can choose from, do your research. Find your online savings account and open it up. They'll send you a debit card in the mail. I recommend that you put that debit card in a place to where you won't touch it. You're not carrying that debit card. It's not designed to carry. So put that up. There are no branches there to tempt you. There's nowhere for you to walk in. So this is supposed to be an automated process. You can apply it on your pay dates so that a certain amount of money goes into this account. Each pay date automated. That way you don't have to really think about it. Right? And then once you set that system up to where it's automated and it's just consistently going into that account and you're not really thinking about it, then I want you to change the name of that account from savings to something that is tangible to you. For me, it was my second business. I started a business and I have that business going, and I'm like, well, I need to start another business. That's not enough, The skills and the things that I've learned to start that one, I want to branch out and start something new. I want to apply that to another industry, a different market, if you will. I call it my business saving account, my business startup account. So after I wrote my business plan, now I have this account going, and each pay period, there's a certain amount of money that's going over in there. And while that's happening, the good part is I go back to that same app on my phone, much like a lot of people do, to check my account. The only difference is every time I look, my money is growing, it's going up, it's going up. And then I begin to really think about and dream about the possibilities of my tangible idea becoming a reality. And man, what a feeling that is. Like, I'm excited now even saying it to you. Like, oh, Man, just to think about the realization of my idea with no complaints, no having to ask someone or beg someone to help me get into a position. No, I have a deliberate plan that I'm applying, and all I have to do is keep going and keep grinding and keep living, and it happens.